If you have been reading the comments online over the past few days, you know that there is a massive wave of anxiety surrounding Monkey Mountain right now. The Ichikawa City Zoo recently released a new announcement regarding the macaque troop. They stated that starting at the end of June, there will be a significant change to the feeding method for the monkeys. At the same time, news spread about new filming prohibitions being put in place. Because the announcement was brief, the internet immediately started to fill in the blanks. People are understandably stressed. I have read comments from viewers who are terrified that Punch is going to be abandoned, that he will starve without special hand feeding, or that the filming rules are a cover-up for bullying. When we love an animal as much as the world loves Punch, our first instinct is always to panic when the routine changes. But today, I want us to take a step back from the rumors and the emotions. We are not here to blindly defend anyone, and we are not here to panic. We are here to look at the objective, biological reality of what these changes actually mean for Punch. Because when you strip away the human drama and look at this strictly through the lens of primate behavior, these changes are actually the hardest but most necessary step in his journey to becoming a real wild monkey. Let's start with the filming prohibition because there is a lot of misunderstanding about what it actually means. The zoo has not banned visitors from filming Punch. You will still be able to see him. What the zoo actually did was introduce red armbands for the zookeepers that say, "No photography." This was a practical decision made because the viral fame of the monkeys resulted in people filming the staff's faces, posting them online, and sometimes violating their privacy. The armbands simply allow the staff to do their jobs without being recorded. But why does this matter for Punch? Why is this actually a good thing for the troop? It all comes down to the stress levels on the mountain. As we have discussed in previous videos, macaque alpha males are highly sensitive to their environment. When massive crowds of humans gather around the enclosure, pointing cameras, pressing against the fences, and creating chaos, it spikes the cortisol levels of the dominant monkeys. And we already know what happens when an alpha male gets stressed. They engage in displaced aggression. They take their frustration out on the lowest ranking member of the troop. They take it out on Punch. By putting up a boundary and reducing the camera-focused chaos, especially during highly tense moments like feeding time. The overall stress of the mountain goes down. A calmer environment means calmer alpha males. And calmer alpha males mean a much safer environment for a juvenile orphan who is just trying to stay out of the way. Now let's talk about the feeding change. This is the part that is understandably causing the most stress for people watching at home. The zoo is transitioning away from the specific hand-feeding method that kept Punch alive during his infancy. It sounds harsh. It is very hard for us to watch a young animal lose its safety net. But to understand why this is happening, we have to look at the reality of how adult macaques behave around food. During feeding time, the dynamic on the mountain becomes incredibly chaotic. Adult macaques are deeply food motivated. When a human walks into the enclosure with a bucket of food, the older, dominant monkeys do not politely wait their turn. They swarm. They become aggressive. They will surround the food source, fighting for the best pieces. If Punch is in the middle of that swarm, trying to get food from a human, he is in extreme physical danger. But there is a deeper psychological danger here too. If the alpha males see Punch constantly getting special treatment and high-value food directly from humans, they will never accept him. In the eyes of the troop, a monkey who relies on humans is an outsider. He becomes a target. It builds resentment among the older monkeys, which guarantees that the bullying will never stop. For Punch to survive the rest of his life, he has to break the tie with humans. He cannot be a pet. He has to be a macaque. This transition is going to be the ultimate test of Punch's intelligence. There will likely be a harsh adjustment period. He might miss out on a few easy meals. He might have to figure out how to navigate the aggressive feeding hierarchy of the adults. It won't always be easy to watch. But if there is one thing Punch has proven to us over the last year, it is that he is an absolute master of adaptation. He doesn't need to fight the alpha males for food. He is smarter than that. We have seen him use tactical ignoring. We have seen him memorize the blind spots of the enclosure. When the feeding chaos erupts, Punch's strategy will be observation and patience. He will wait on the edges. He will let the dominant monkeys take their share and calm down. And then, using his incredible spatial awareness, he will move in to forage for the scraps they left behind. He will pick through the dirt, find the hidden pieces, and feed himself quietly without drawing attention to himself. This is how low-ranking monkeys survive in the wild. It is a tough life, but it is a natural life. By removing the hand feeding, Punch is being forced to graduate. He is stepping out of the vulnerable infant stage and being pushed to use his brilliant mind to forage independently. Watching a wild animal grow up is rarely a smooth, comfortable process. Nature is strict, and the rules of Monkey Mountain are incredibly unforgiving. It is completely normal to feel worried when his routine changes. But we have to remember who we are watching. Punch is not a fragile piece of glass. He survived being abandoned in the heat. He survived the freezing winter. He survived the bullies. He has the mental elasticity and the intelligence to figure out this new feeding system. We just have to give him the space to prove it. I am curious to hear your objective thoughts today. Knowing the biological reasons behind these changes, the danger of the food swarm, and the stress of the crowds. Do you believe Punch has the intelligence to forage on his own? Please share your thoughts and your encouragement for Punch in the comments below. Let's keep this community a place of rational, empathetic observation. Also, a quick thank you to everyone who has joined the Catto Luna memberships. If you want to support this channel and get a loyalty badge next to your name, you can find the link pinned at the top of the comments below. Please leave a like on this video if it helped clarify the situation, and make sure to subscribe so we can continue tracking Punch's progress as he learns to navigate this new chapter of his life. Thank you for your thoughtful minds and warm hearts. We will see you in the next video.